Oh, hi there. Welcome to another episode of Cooking with David. Today, we're going to make 14-step toast. Gotta start off right, when you cook. Now, this is my assistant here, Daniel. He's going to be helping us out on the show, okay? He's new. I'm not trying to excuse him, but he's going to be helping us out. Now, there's 14 steps to toast. Now, a lot of people miss a lot of steps. They're very important. Now, the first step you want to do is actually you want to make sure you have all the proper ingredients. You want to make sure you have bread.
Bread. We have home-fried bread.
Check.
Excellent. Wheaton style.
Now, you want to make sure you have butter.
Butter. We have shed spread, country crock.
Check.
Actually, margarine, not butter.
Well, close enough. Margarine. Now, you want to make sure you have jam. Do we have jam, Daniel?
Jam.
We do, in fact, have jam.
Of course, the grape jelly.
Excellent, excellent.
Mary Ellen.
Now, the next step here is you want to go ahead and select your slice of bread here. Now, what I like to do is I like to go ahead and leave the heel in the loaf, even though I never ever eat it, because it keeps the other bread fresh. So even though I never ever eat this piece of bread here, I always leave it in because it leaves the other bread fresh. You want to go ahead and select that, probably a third slice here. This will be good. This will be a good slice here. Go ahead and put this in the toaster. But before you put it in the toaster, actually, what you want to make sure to do is you want to make sure the toaster is in good working order. Make sure it's plugged in. Make sure it's clean. Good, very good. Now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and select the proper temperature. See these little dials here? It goes from 1 to 5. Now I like to put it in between the 2 and the 3, actually. That actually makes the best toast.
Between the 2 and 3.
Alright, so it's set up and the
yes,
toaster
sir, set up.
Now what we'll do is we're ready to actually begin making the toast. So we want to go ahead and place the bread in the toaster. It goes in like so. Go ahead, Daniel. Now, go ahead and push it down, and we're going to go ahead and wait. While we're waiting, we're going to go and take out the margarine so that it softens up for a few seconds while it's toasting. You want to just have it ready. You want to have it prepared. Now you want to go ahead and select the proper knife for spreading the margarine. Now, for those of you at home, you never want to use the same knife for doing the margarine and the jam. You want to use 2 completely different knives. Never the same knife. Never. So the butter's out. Now we're going to go ahead and just wait for it to toast. So it should be done pretty soon here. It should be done. Now, about toast, I like to actually use, the grape jam. A lot of people use strawberry jam or mixed jelly and stuff like that. I think jam works best. It spreads easy. Jelly is kind of hard and clumpy. Look at that. It already popped up. That's great. Now you want to go ahead and allow it to cool for about 6 seconds before you take it out.
1, 2.
So go ahead and look at the clock right there. And 3 seconds to go. And we're ready to take it out. There we go. Go ahead and take a plate out here. We're going to use a Coca-Cola plate. There we go. And we're ready to start spreading the margarine. The margarine always goes on first, and then the jam. Never vice versa. Very important. Look at how he spreads. He's a natural. Excellent.
Always get the excess butter off the knife.
Always. And as you notice, he's using 2 separate knives, as I mentioned earlier in the show. You want to use 2 separate knives.
You always want to pour the jelly on first, because it doesn't work well on the back.
He's a natural, I tell you. Now, Daniel, are you just going to go ahead and eat that whole slice of bread like that? Or are you going to want to cut it in half?
I'm going to want to cut it in half.
Now, you're going to want to go ahead and select a knife. Now, for this show, we have selected said knife. Now, you don't want to cut it in half. You want to do it diagonally. Okay? So, look, let me go ahead and show you here. Never, ever cut it like that. Don't cut it like that. You want to do it diagonally. That's the proper way to cut toast. If you do it the other way, it can become poisonous and it will poison you to die. So you want to do it diagonally, okay? I'll go ahead and demonstrate for the home viewers. Look at that. A clean cut. Now, for our final step, we're going to go ahead and take our first bite. There we go. Now, Daniel, do you want to do the honors of taking the first bite to complete the program?
Why, yes, I will. Good.
Excellent. Alright, tune in next week where we'll have a surprise guest and we'll make a mystery meal. Thank you for tuning in.